Today, I'm hosting the Champions League with a twist, because every half of every game will be played in a different year. Let me explain. Only 16 special clubs have been invited to participate in this special tournament, meaning they will be going straight to the knockouts, which will now only be decided by one single game. You win, you're through to the next round. You lose, you're out. And now this is where things get interesting, because I have this wheel, which ranges from FIFA 2001 all the way to FC 25. And before every fixture, it will be spun to decide in which year the match will take place. But at halftime, as the players are heading to the changing rooms, the wheel will be spun again, completely shaking things up for the second half. And without further ado, let the games begin. And the first matchup will take place in FIFA 17. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Signal Iduna Park, where we've got Borussia Dortmund hosting Real Madrid. Uh-oh, Pepe with the error, and Aubameyang is through on goal. Can he make it 1-0? No, he can't. What the heck was that chip? Castro into Goetze. Goetze finds Royce, and he puts it wide. He can't believe it, and neither can I. Ronaldo with a big diagonal switch. Bale brings it down well. Will he square it? He does. But James arrives late to the action. Dortmund with a corner in the dying seconds of the first half. Can they make it count now? No, they cannot. Wait, what? What's the ref giving? What's Pepe done now? Who did he punch or kick? Are we not going to get a replay? Hello? I guess we're not getting a replay. But Marco Reus has now got a chance to take the lead before heading to the Santiago Bernabeu for the second half. There's no way that just happened. And the second half of this fixture will be played in FIFA 14. And this half was a complete flip. Madrid were in the driver's seat, creating chance after chance. And in the 83rd minute, a Ronaldo shot was parried straight into Di Maria's path, who was never gonna miss from there. And with Dortmund unable to find a response, Real Madrid were the first team to make it to the quarterfinals. The wheel then landed on FIFA 22, where our stay in Madrid would be extended, because it was time for Atletico Madrid taking on Manchester United. And the Red Devils came out on top in the first half thanks to a Paul Pogba goal after some beautiful tiki-taka play. And for the second half, we were headed to FIFA 10, where United thought the job was done, but Atletico had time for one last attack. Forlan is actually through on goal versus Ruud van der Sar. He chips it. It's 1-1. It's actually 1-1. Bro hits the Jude celebration as well. Vidic nearly got there, but the key word is nearly, which means we're headed to extra time. And that also means it's time for another wheel spin. And for extra time, the wheel will be only spun once as the halves are just way too short. Rafael, down the line to Antonio Valencia, cuts inside. What the heck was that? United back on the attack. Michael Carrick plays it to Nani. Nani back to Carrick. Carrick back to Nani. Rooney with a strike. Van Persie. He's hit the post. How's he done that then? And now Atleti with the last attack of extra time. We all saw what happened in normal time. Can they somehow do that again? Long shot. De Gea saves it. We're going to penalties, which will take place in FC 25, where Atletico Madrid were 4-2 up after 4 rounds of penalties, which meant Eriksen had to score the next one or United were out. Yeah, Eriksen, you ain't him, man. You ain't him, bro. You are not him. Where are we headed to next? FIFA 12. And the following clash is between Bayern Munich and Chelsea. Schweinsteiger into Robben. Plays it down the line to Rafinha. Crosses it in, and Bayern Munich have the first corner of this game. Wait, what? Why is he so disappointed? What happened? A penalty? For what? Arjen Robben to make it 1-0. Why? Hold on. Where's the replays? This happened in the first game as well without a replay. What happened? Oh. Okay, makes sense. Drogba down the line. What are you doing out here, my bro? You should be the one in the box. Torres! Okay, maybe not. Maybe they know what they're doing because clearly they nearly just scored. Here's Drogba again. Oh, here we go. Plays it out wide to Mata. Mata squares it. 1-1. Frank Lampard, just like that, Chelsea are back in this. In the end though, they would be more than just back in this, thanks to a wonderful Lampard-Drogba link-up. And for the second half, we were headed to the bridge in FIFA 22, But this Chelsea side wasted all the hard work 2012 Chelsea put in the first half, with Thomas Muller scoring not only once, but twice, seeing the final score end in a 3-2 victory to Bayern. FIFA 08 was up next, where Inter Milan were taking on Liverpool at the San Siro. And this game literally had me falling asleep. It was an absolute bore fest. Until the 44th minute. Can someone please make something happen? We're literally approaching halftime and there's nothing to show. Okay, that's a good skill. Here we go. Oh, that didn't look too good, I'm not gonna lie. Maicon might be in trouble. The referee shows him a red card. Maicon has been sent off and Inter Milan are down to 10 men. And for the second half, we will be headed to FC 24. And personally, I'd say it's not looking too good for Inter. They have two obstacles in their way. Number one being the Anfield atmosphere. And number two, red cards carry over, which means Inter Milan are down to 10 men for the remainder of this match. And they have Maicon to thank for that. We're nearly 20 minutes into the second half and there really isn't much to report as of yet. Or maybe there is, because Salah has just slapped one into the top of the toppest corner possible. Here we go, last chance for Inter. They need to play this right. They need to make this count now. Hakan Çalhanoğlu, just rip one, man. You've got a crazy long shot. Decides to go wide. Di Marco, into the box. Lautaro Martinez. Oh my goodness, he has still somehow got that ball. Into Fratesi. Loses, he still has it as well. What is going on? Barella. Yo, what? Okay, and that looks like it's done. It looks like it's done. I couldn't keep up with the play. There was too much going on in the box. Anyways, Liverpool are through to the next round. Inter... Ciao. What have you got for us next, Wheel? FIFA 19, where Benfica were hosting Barcelona at their Estadio de Luz. But sadly for them, their fans didn't have much to celebrate about, as Messi made it 1-0 in the opening 10 minutes. And with not much else happening after that, Barcelona were headed into the second half with a 1-0 lead. The wheel then landed on FIFA 15, where a packed out Nou Camp was ready to see their players make it through to the next round. Benfica, however, had other plans. Oh my goodness, is Neymar okay? Benfica ain't messing about, man. And Messi has just had enough. He fully just booted someone. Imagine they actually score from this after Messi gives away a free kick. Oh my goodness, that actually nearly went in. That's a beautiful back heel. Oh my goodness, they just hit the post. What is going on? Is that difficult? Oh, I think it's offside. No one's celebrating. Okay, there's the offside. Well, they nearly make it 1-1. And here come Benfica with their last attack of the game. I'm not gonna lie, they do deserve a goal. Pizzi with the ball over the top. It looks good. No, it doesn't. Claudio Bravo anticipates it well and collects it. And surely that is all for this game. There's the final whistle. Barcelona are going through to the next round. Benfica are going home, and Messi does not look happy at all. After that, we were headed to the oldest FIFA on the wheel, where we had a clash between Arsenal and AC Milan. And the Gunners were off to a quick start, with Bergkamp getting on the score sheet in the 5th minute. And 5 minutes later, Henry doubled his team's lead. They weren't done there though, with the Frenchman getting another, securing himself a brace, and his team a 3-0 lead going into the second half. And the second half took place in FIFA 20. And with AC Milan needing to go all-out attack, I was expecting a great open attacking game. But instead, both teams stank up the place, ending the second half in a 0-0 draw, which meant AC Milan were out and Arsenal were one step closer to lifting their first ever UCL. Next in line was PSG versus Ajax Amsterdam, with the first half being played in FIFA 13, where both teams failed to break the deadlock, ending in a scoreless draw. And the second half took us to FIFA 18, where it brought more of the same, keeping the scoreline level at 0-0. Where are the additional 30 minutes going to be played? FIFA 22. I think that's M&M season. And there is confirmation. M&M are here. Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. Could be a long day for Ajax. Berghaus in the middle to Sebastian Aller. Out wide to Anthony. Can we see some skills from the Brazilian winger? Okay. Okay. Did he just punch Nuno Mensch in the head? Here's Berghaus. They've worked their way into the box. Spares it. Haller. 1-0. Ajax Amsterdam have just taken the lead in extra time. Verratti. Beautiful through ball to Neymar. Can he make it 1-1? Why are you skilling for, bro? Just shoot. Okay. Well. I guess I'm never going to tell Neymar what to do again with a football at his feet. Here's Anthony. Can he cook something up again? Hopefully without punching anyone this time. Anthony twisting and turning in PSG's penalty area. Squares it. Haller with the skill. Haller, and that is 2-1. Ajax Amsterdam have restored their lead. But PSG were there once again to spoil Ajax's party. And with extra time ending in a 2-2 draw, we were headed to yet another penalty shootout, which will take place in FIFA 07. Wait, what? Why is PSG's keeper third in line for penalties? Well, I guess that's why. What a pen. Wesley Sneijder up next. And wait, I swear this guy was not left-footed. Well, I guess that's what you get for not taking it with your strong foot. Fro is up next. What a name. And what a penalty. Ryan Babel, if you miss this, Ajax are out. And it's been saved. PSG are through, and Ajax, unfortunately, that is the end of the road for you. And fighting for the last ticket to the next round is Man City versus Juventus in FIFA 23. Where a Di Maria free kick secured his team a 2-1 win after the first 45. And the next half will be played in FIFA 21. And for those of you sat at home thinking to yourself, who the heck is Pimento Calcio? Well, it's Juventus. EA just didn't have the rights for them that year. And this half also ended 2-1, but this time to Juve, making it 3-3 on aggregate and forcing the game to extra time. But an additional 30 minutes in FIFA 16 wasn't enough to find a winner. So it was time for a penalty shootout in FIFA 10. Can Nigel de Jong make it 5 out of 5 and give City the lead here? Yes, he can. Beautiful penalty. And now all the pressure is on Sissoko's shoulders. If he does not score this penalty, Juventus are going home. And the keeper reads him. Juve are going home, and Man City are our last team to make it through to the next round. And the first half of the first quarterfinal will be played in FIFA 05. Welcome to the Estadio Vicente Calderón, these days known as the Estadio Metropolitano, where we have a Madrid derby on our hands. Here's Figo down the right hand side. Well, I mean, I think that's Figo. We don't have any names on the screen. But he whips one in. There's a header, the post, the rebound, and that's 1-0 to Real Madrid. What a header from David Beckham, and that is great anticipation from Zizou to collect the rebound off of the post. And now Atleti looking for a chance of their own. There's the cross. There's the header, but unfortunately for them, it goes straight at Iker Casillas. And with not much happening after that, the first half ended with Madrid leading by 1-0. And for the second half of this Madrid derby, we are headed to FC 25. And here's Vini Jr. down the left-hand side. Gives it into Mbappe. Somehow gets it back to Vini Jr. What's he gonna do? Puts one into the box. Jude Bellingham is there with the header and the post and the post again. The post and a bit of luck just saved Atletico Madrid from conceding. Here's Valverde. Plays it into Vini. He's got Mbappe making a run. He finds him. Can Mbappe make it too? There's Jan Oblak again. Now Atletico are really struggling out here. They are yet to even create a single chance. They haven't even had a sniff of Real Madrid's goal. But if anyone is going to create something, it will be this man right here. Antoine Griezmann, working his way into the box. Can he somehow create some magic? Well, if he's not going to save them, I don't think anyone will. Valverde. Into Mbappe. Can he make it too? No, he cannot. Oblak is there once again to deny him. It is now or never for Atletico Madrid. They need to somehow find a way to get one back here. Uh-oh, that's not looking good. Unless the referee lets us play on. Here come Atleti for the last time the referee blows his whistle. And Real Madrid are our first team to make it through to the semi-finals of this tournament. Are you surprised? Because I'm not. FIFA 20 was up next, where it was time for Bayern Munich versus Liverpool. And Bayern actually won the UCL this year, so I was expecting a great watch. But my expectations were nowhere near fulfilled. Little did I know, I was about to spectate a crossing simulator, not a football match. And now Liverpool with the last attack. This is so gonna be a cross, isn't it? Yep, of course it is. And Bayern get it away, and that is literally all I've been seeing the whole entire half. But thankfully, that is over. We can move on to the next half. Just please don't be FIFA 20 again. Thank you. Here's Ribéry, driving at the Liverpool defense. What's he gonna do? Lays it off. Oh, there's a cross, something we love to see. Robin with a crazy attempt. Imagine that somehow went in. And here they come again with Lahm down the line. He goes back to Robin, who whips one in. Oh my, what is going on? How many deflections? If that somehow went in, that literally would have been a typical FIFA goal. Oh my goodness, what a ball. Suarez with a good touch, but Neuer denies him. How did he not score that? And here is Suarez again. He's got 3 defenders around him. What's he gonna do? Still Suarez, holds onto it, whips one in, Sturridge in the box, and it's gone in. Liverpool have taken the lead. What are you apologizing for? You never played for Bayern. Did he? No, he never played for Bayern. What are you doing, Sturridge? But maybe Sturridge saw the future and was apologizing to Bayern as his only goal was enough to send the German side packing and put his team through to the semi-finals. Up next, we've got Barcelona versus Arsenal, but where will we be heading for this one? FIFA 04. Well, this is just perfect because once again, there is no player names on screen. How am I meant to commentate not knowing who's who? But here come Barcelona, and that's already 1-0. Ronaldinho gets on the score sheet. The greatest of all time, Ronaldo de Assis Moreira. And now Arsenal looking for an equalizer. I don't know who this is, but he is through on goal, and the keeper anticipates that very well and comes out. Arsenal back on the attack. Once again, I have no idea who is who, but they're on the box with their shot. What a save from the keeper. Oh my goodness, what is going on? And that's 1-1. What in the FIFA goal was that? Oh, give me the full replay, man. I want to see everything. Yo, what am I meant to see from here? What am I meant to be looking at? And now Arsenal with the last attack of this first half. What can they create from here? That looks like a good ball, but that is an even better tackle from the Barcelona defender. And there is the referee's final whistle. After 45 minutes, it's 1-1. And this matchup will continue in FIFA 09. Arsenal keeping the ball well for now. But Milito dispossesses, and Henry plays Eto'o through on goal. Samuel Eto'o, look at the pace from him. He is 1-on-1 with the keeper. Can he finish it? Yes, he can. Barcelona are back in the lead. Is Eto'o doing the... Did he just hit the Cole Palmer? Fabregas finds Van Persie. Once again, what the heck was that? Was that a cross, a chip, or what on earth was that? Victor Valdez. Oh my goodness, Adebayor. He's just skied it. He just fluffed that shot completely on his weak foot. We're in the 90th minute. It doesn't look like the ref has given any additional time. And there is a beautiful long ball. And it looks like Rosicki has got there. But Abidal gets the better of him. But Arsenal still have a chance here. Adebayor puts one into the box. Cleared away by Milito. Eboué cleared away by Puyol. What is going on right now? Barcelona get it away. Is the referee going to blow his whistle? Yes, he does. Barcelona have made it through. And Arsenal, unfortunately for them, this is not the year for their first UCL either. And for our last quarterfinal, we were headed to the Etihad Stadium in FIFA 17, where Manchester City were taking on PSG. Matuidi into Angel Di Maria, who scored a crazy free kick in the last round. What's he going to do now? Oh, the referee points to the spot. Bakary Sagna has just given away a penalty. And now Edinson El Matador Cavani has a chance to put his team in the lead. Surely he puts this away. This guy was a clinical finisher, man. What was that? Matuidi into Hatem Ben Arfa. The streets will never forget you, my king. How did Caballero even react to that? Here's Matuidi again. This guy is involved in every single play. Pastore finds Matuidi again. Can he make it 1-0? Matuidi has taken the lead. He has by far been the best player on this pitch, and he has now also just got himself a goal. Fernandinho protects the ball well, and that looks like a beautiful pass into Sterling. Sterling, what's he gonna do? Inside to Aguero, who lays it off, but that is a fantastic interception from Serge Aurier. And now City with what could be their last attack of this first half. Fernandinho, that looks like a good ball, or maybe not, because Matuidi is there, man. What a first half performance from Blaise Matuidi. And Man City will try to make a comeback in FC 24. But despite them trying, they were struggling to create a single good chance. And in the end, it was Ousmane Dembele who had the last say and secured his team the win in the 81st minute. And just like that, it was time for the semi-finals. And the first half of the first semi-final will take place in FIFA 09. And up first, it was Liverpool hosting Real Madrid at the one and only Anfield. Stevie G to Robbie Keane. What's he gonna do? Looks for Dirk Kuyt down the line, who puts one into the box, and that is nearly already 1-0 in the first minute. Oh, and Kuyt steals it off of Heinze. And now, Fernando Torres, what's he gonna do? Plays it to Robbie Keane. They can't catch him. Robbie Keane 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he hits the post. We're 10 minutes into this game, and Liverpool had 2 big chances already. First time cross into the box, a free man at the back post. What a save from Pepe Reina. Mascherano. Van der Vaart nicks it off of him. What's he gonna do? Finds Raul. Oh, look at this pace from Raul. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper. Can he finish it? No, he cannot. And now it looks like Real Madrid will have the last attack of this first half. Van der Vaart, out wide. He gets it back. What's he gonna do? Puts one into the box. Van Nistelrooy with a header, but not enough power generated on it to beat Pepe Reina. And there is the halftime whistle. I genuinely have no idea how that ends in a scoreless draw. FIFA 09 for the first, and for the second, we're going to FIFA 22. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the 2022 UCL final was between these two clubs. And in that one, Real Madrid came out on top. Can Liverpool get their revenge, or will Real Madrid come out on top once again? Here's Luka Modric into Asensio. Plays it into Benzema. Benzema back to Modric. Modric has two guys on him. It doesn't matter. He finds Benzema, and that's 1-0. Madrid have already scored a goal. Ballon d'Or Karim gets on the score sheet. 15 minutes left until the referee blows his full-time whistle. Unless Liverpool can do something here. Henderson. No one's pressing him. Still Henderson. Into the box to Mane. Mane. Holds up well, squares it, and Diogo Jota has just found an equalizer. Liverpool have managed to bring it back to level. Benzema. Real Madrid looking to restore their lead. Vini Jr. back to Benzema. Benzema into Vini Jr. Vini to Modric. What's he gonna do? Back to Vini. What a save from Alisson. That's got to be save of the tournament. How has the eyebrow not been raised yet? Bro is just chilling. He's just a chill guy for now. 88 minutes on the clock, and it looks like we are heading to extra time unless Liverpool can somehow score here again. Diogo Jota with a strike. Diogo Jota. Oh my god, they've actually scored. Salah has just made it 2-1. Now you might be thinking this game's all done and dusted. Liverpool are winning 2-1 in the 90th minute. But don't forget, this is Real Madrid. This is their competition. They literally thrive in moments like this. And here is Vini Jr. on the ball. Gives it, gets it back. Benzema, out wide to Asensio. Watch them actually score from here. He squares it. Benzema. Oh my goodness, what a block from Matip. But Liverpool managed to get it away. Only momentarily though. David Alaba sprays it out wide to Ferland Mendy. First time header, Vini Jr. into Benzema. Benzema, he gets it back. It's actually 2-2. It is actually 2-2. I want to say I can't believe it, but I literally can. I literally just told you this was going to happen. Real Madrid have somehow forced this game to extra time. And extra time took place in FIFA 19. And Liverpool were absolutely dominating, creating chance after chance. But thanks to Keylor Navas, Madrid somehow survived, and a penalty shootout will decide the winner of this fixture. And the penalty shootout will take place in FIFA 06. And it looks like Ronaldo Nazario is stepping up first. Did he just Trivela that? There was Trivelas in FIFA 06? Djibril Cissé up next, and he's making sure he doesn't slip. But he doesn't score anyways. What was that? Julio Baptista up next. Can he extend Madrid's lead? Yes, he can. Great penalty. Fernando Morientes to restore some hope for Liverpool. Okay, bro just Panenka that top bins. Robinho, the step over king. Down the middle. Luis Garcia to make it 3-2. Yo, what's everyone's obsession with chipping the ball? Zinedine Zidane, no way he misses. Another Panenka. John Arne Risa to keep Liverpool alive. Great penalty. And now David Beckham to put this penalty shootout to an end. And Real Madrid are through to the final. They have one hand on that UCL trophy. And the first half of the second semi-final will be played in FIFA 12. Welcome to the Parc des Princes for our second semi-final between PSG and Barcelona. Give us just half the drama from the other semi-final, and this will be a great watch. Here's Xavi into Sergio Busquets. David Villa picks it up, has a shot, and that has just ended up in the back of the net. That shot had 0 power, but 100% accuracy. Chanton. Menez. Wait, is that Jeremy Menez? That guy used to have some crazy FIFA cards. Kevin Gamero on the edge of the box, has a strike, and that's 1-1. PSG are back in the game. Chanton plays it into Gamero. Can he make it 2? I literally saw that in the back of the net. PSG might have time for one last attack, but Xavi nicks it. And now Messi into Iniesta. What's he gonna do? Back to Messi. Messi goes out wide. Dani Alves to Iniesta. Has a shot, but he drags it wide. And there is the halftime whistle as well. It is 1-1 after 45 minutes. And for the second half, the wheel landed on FIFA 21. And now Barca looking to create their first attack. Sergio, Frankie de Jong, Back to Sergio. He finds Ousmane Dembele on the edge of the box. That is good footwork from him. He slips it into Messi, and Messi has just made it 1-0. 2-1, what am I talking about? This is the second half. It's 2-1 to Barcelona within 10 minutes of the second half. Pedri into Longley, but that is a very bad pass from him. And now Neymar Jr. Can PSG take advantage of this? Moise Kean shields it well. Plays it back, Di Maria. But nothing comes of it in the end, and Barcelona managed to get it away. And now PSG have just under 15 minutes to find another goal and push this game to extra time. Here's Neymar, slips in Moise Kean, but Ter Stegen gets there before him. Ousmane Dembele plays it down the line to Serginho Dest. He has got space in front of him. What's he going to do from here? Pulls it back to Ousmane Dembele, who plays it into Frenkie, and that is literally a pass into Keylor Navas. I can't even call that a shot. Serginho Dest into Frenkie de Jong, finds Messi. What's he going to do? Slips it into Griezmann. Can Griezmann make it 3-1? Yes, he does. And that looks like it's done and dusted. Barcelona are most likely through to the final of the Champions League. Does he know he's on the losing team? Because what on earth is he doing wasting time in the corner? And there is the final whistle. PSG are heading home and Barcelona are heading to the final where they will be playing Real Madrid. We are about to witness an El Clasico final for the first time ever. And for the first half of this final, we are headed to FIFA 16. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final of the Champions League. We've got Real Madrid taking on Barcelona. And all it took was 2 minutes for the first foul of this match. Oh, and it's already a yellow card as well. Classico, Classico. Carvajal into Toni Kroos, who takes a sloppy touch, and Rakitic steals it off of him, and Suarez with a strike. And I think he has just hit the post. Let's see from this replay what happened. Okay, well, I guess we won't see what happened because we're not allowed to even watch a replay. Here's Rakitic. Plays it into Sergio. First time layoff, Suarez with this shot, but I can't even call that a shot. That reminds me of Frenkie de Jong from another game. Here's Benzema down the right-hand side. Is he going to whip one in? Yes, he does. James Rodriguez with the header. How did that ball not just go in? Why are they showing me Ronaldo? I swear, yeah, it was James. Why are they showing me Ronaldo for? What's Ronaldo complaining for? Here's Ronaldo. Pings it into the middle. Benzema ends up with Kroos. Look at that pace from Toni Kroos. Can he shoot? He squares it. James Rodriguez, and that is 1-0. What a volley from James. Real Madrid take the lead in the final of the Champions League. Modric into James. Back to Modric, back to James, back to James, back to Modric. What is going on? James, Bale sets it. James with a shot. And Claudio Bravo saves that out for a corner. And now Barcelona have potentially got time for one last attack to find an equalizer before we go to the second half. Or maybe not. 1-0 Real Madrid at halftime. And the second half of the Champions League final will take place in FC 25. Here's Rafinha. He burns Lucas Vazquez. And he bodies him along the way as well. Rafinha, he's still going. Cuts back. Plays it into Balde. Into Olmo. Into Yamal. With the skill. And they finish. And that is 1-1. Lamine Yamal brings this game back to level. 10 minutes into the second half. That is a beautiful skill from Yamal. And a great finish as well as he's falling over. Pedri. Twisting and turning on the edge of the box. Pedri with a heel-to-heel and a shot. And that is another corner. Olmo. Into Pedri. Into Lewandowski. Lewandowski with a strike, but the ball just goes wide. Barcelona are cooking right now. And here is Vini Jr. down the left-hand side. He cuts in. Plays it into Mbappe. Mbappe to Jude. Jude to Valverde. Valverde to Rodrigo. Can Madrid restore their lead here? Yes, they can. Rodrigo makes it 2-1. He got a little bit fortunate, but that doesn't matter. Real Madrid are back in the lead. Rafinha, Barcelona's captain, looking to somehow bring them back to level, but that is a crunching tackle from Lucas Vazquez. And now Madrid could launch a counter with Rodrigo down the left-hand side. He gives it back to Mbappe. Mbappe to make it 3-1. And there it is. Madrid have scored their third goal. Barcelona are in big trouble. 10 minutes left on the clock. If Barca can somehow get one back now, they might still have a chance. Yamal, he's already scored. He might assist here. Dani Olmo. It's 3-2. It's actually 3-2. Olmo goes to get the ball, and they want to resume this match as quick as possible. Imagine if Barca make it 3-3 now. 85 minutes on the clock, and Barcelona have a corner. Rafinha swings one in. There's a header, but it goes straight to Courtois. Wait, what? The referee points to the penalty spot. What happened? I can't even see anything from this replay. And now the captain, Rafinha, has a chance to make it 3-3 after being 3-1 down. Rafinha versus Courtois. Who will come out on top? It's 3-3. Barcelona have brought it back to level. What on earth is this final? Real Madrid quickly restart and play from a throw-in. They want one last attack. Will the referee allow it? No, he won't. There is the final whistle. We are going to extra time after an absolutely ridiculous second half of this final. And for extra time, the wheel landed on FIFA 23. But an additional 30 minutes was not enough to separate these two teams. So, it's time for an El Clasico Champions League final penalty shootout. And the last spin of this entire tournament will take us to FIFA 21. Sergio Ramos up first for Madrid. Beautiful penalty. Antoine Griezmann to make it 1-1. Oh, how did Courtois not save that? Karim the Dream Benzema. Where's he gonna go? Bottom left, sense to taken the wrong way. Leo Messi. No way he misses. Of course not. Look at that penalty, bro. In the Champions League final, casual. Luka Modric versus Ter Stegen. He scores. Ousmane Dembele. I kind of have a bad feeling about this one. Yeah, of course. Of course, Ousmane smashes the crossbar. Toni Kroos to make it 4-2. Uh-oh, Barcelona are in trouble because if Courtois saves this next penalty, they have won it all. PK versus Courtois. And Courtois saves it. Real Madrid are the winners of the Champions League. They have just won their 16th UCL trophy. Wait, what is a Barcelona fan doing there celebrating with them? What in the two-faced fan is that? But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, I guarantee you'll also love this one right here. So make sure to check it out.